Hello everyone and welcome back to Hanging at the Hangar Bar. Today you have Lariah here and I'm going to be sharing with you all one of my favorite past episodes. It goes all the way back to July of 2022 where the four of us are discussing some funny and entertaining Disney hypotheticals. I hope you all enjoy this episode as much as I do, and I hope everyone has a wonderful holiday season. Wishing you all the best.
Hi, I'm Scott.
I'm Candice.
I'm Lacey.
And I'm Lariah.
Grab a drink and come hang with us at the Hangar Bar.
Hi guys, welcome back to Hanging at the Hangar Bar. Today we are going to have a really fun discussion on a few Disney hypotheticals. It's just going to be a really open discussion, and do I need to say what hypothetical means?
Probably.
Not real. So,
Thank you.
I appreciate that very thorough Webster's definition that you gave us.
okay. So, hopefully you guys have fun with us, and once again, this is not real.
Okay.
Okay, so the first Disney hypothetical I have is if they did not have the castle for Magic Kingdom, like they decided to change it for whatever reason that is. It wasn't getting enough attention or whatever.
But they're replacing the castle.
Yeah, they are replacing the castle.
With a castle or with anything? Like,
Or do we get to decide in this hypothetical?
Yeah.
I think you guys should just be able to decide.
okay.
Okay, so a new park weenie for Magic Kingdom.
Mm-hmm.
No. And let me tell you why.
Okay.
What is the first thing that you see on every opening of every Disney movie? The castle.
Walt Disney.
Well, yeah, but we're playing a hypothetical game here.
No, but what I'm saying is hypothetically, if they change the park weenie for Magic Kingdom, you're going to have to change all the branding, all the logos, all the everything.
Yeah.
And that's just more money than I think the mouse wants to spend.
Scott, you're just, yeah, it makes sense. Yeah.
Yeah, everything you're saying is true, but
So-
we're going to talk about what you would replace it with, even if you had to do all those things.
No.
So Candice is not going to take part in this conversation.
Just rebuild the castle. And not in the horrible birthday cake way.
Okay, Candice, to make this easier on you, since they have Sleeping Beauty's castle in Disneyland, would you replace it with another Disney princess?
No.
Okay.
I'm trying to think of what else in Magic Kingdom would be a cool park weenie that you might be able to have it be as iconic of a centerpiece as the castle is.
Space Mountain.
So just move Space Mountain over to the middle of the park.
No, that is totally off theme.
Yeah, so we're talking about taking something, knocking down the castle, and putting something in its place.
Candice is not a fan of this
No,
game.
This question is making me very uncomfortable. But if you think about it, and you think about like the theming of the lands that's happening, it would have to be something that would work into Fantasyland. Because that's the gateway into Fantasyland.
Right. So what are some things that might fit?
Maybe Prince Eric's castle? I can only think of castles.
So move that over from Journey of the Little Mermaid over to the middle.
Shoot. No,
No?
I take that back.
Okay.
What if you were to build like a huge carousel? Like, take the thought of like the carousel that's there now, but make it huge, like 3 or 4 stories worth of carousel. You could have different sections. Like you could have horses on the bottom. You could have different IP on a second level. a third level could have something else that would fit into Fantasyland and make it be something that you could actually ride as well.
I mean, it sounds cool to me. I'm just laughing at Candice's look on her face. Sorry.
Be open-minded. As Lariah said, this is not real. This is not going to happen.
That's why I'm not saying anything.
So, if it were to happen, what would be a good idea? You're driving me insane here.
Not a 3-story carousel.
I know. Pride Rock.
Ooh.
Like, yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, just something cool like that.
Yeah.
That would be awesome.
I mean, it would be cooler at Animal
Animal
Kingdom
Kingdom
instead of the Tree of Life if, you know, for whatever reason, they're like, we're done with the Tree of Life, since they already did do this at Hollywood Studios.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
They sure did.
Yeah.
So, you know, if we're doing all the parks, I vote Pride Rock for Animal Kingdom. Even
Okay.
though that could potentially be dangerous if they let people walk up on the top. So maybe don't do that.
Pull a Michael Jackson and hold their kid off the edge. It's
We're going to get canceled.
I'm just speaking truth. It happened. That may have even happened at... No, that was in Paris somewhere, wasn't it?
Yeah, and it was off a hotel balcony, not a Disney structure.
Yeah. So Magic Kingdom would have to play well in Fantasyland. You don't like the idea of a 3 or 4 story carousel.
Ooh, what about Maleficent's castle?
That'd be cool.
Make it kind of a darker themed.
Mm-hmm.
I like that.
And then they could put the dragon tunnel down that's under the Paris castle.
Yes.
Ooh. That would be kind of awesome.
I like it.
There it is. See, now that you're playing the game, isn't this fun?
It's still making me cringe.
Did you have an idea?
No.
All right.
The question was her idea.
Gotcha. Well, I'm trying to think of more.
Same question. What do you do for Epcot?
Ooh, so getting rid of Spaceship Earth.
Getting rid of the prettiest girl in school.
Epcot.
That's... The first thing that popped into my mind was building something that would harken back to what Walt's original view of Epcot was, the prototype community of tomorrow. Like maybe a city skyline or something like that that would be kind of in the middle of the park. Then you could put whatever inside of it, but have it look like kind of a city skyline and build the rest of the park around it, sort of emanating out from that spot. I know that Spaceship Earth right now sits in the front of the park, but maybe move it back to where it's in the middle and then have all your different things sort of emanate out from that. And you could still have your World Showcase back in the back. You could, but have that be the center of everything and have it be like a city skyline where the business happens.
Or let's talk some symbolism here and some world culture. What happens if you put that further back towards World Showcase, kind of along the walkway there, and as you leave Epcot, the prototype community, you fan out into each one of the different lands.
Ooh, that
of
would be
World
cool.
Showcase.
Like a different pathway would go to
Yes.
each, but you could still go country to country to country.
Yeah.
But from Epcot, you would then just be able to, if you wanted to say, okay, I want to go to China or USA or whatever, you could take a path that would take you directly there.
Right.
I like it.
That's a good idea.
And then you can still have all the world celebration and all that other stuff up front.
Yeah, I like it.
Or since they're going in the way that they are with Epcot, how about the Stark Tower?
Shush.
Yeah, don't give them ideas, Lacey.
Well, they want to be so, you know, cute with their little destroying the Ellen ride to have Guardians in the Galaxy. Let's just get rid of Spaceship Earth while we're at it.
I have been waiting for you to go off on this since this whole mess started, and you have been silent up to this point. So
You know,
I'm
well,
glad you're saying something because I feel like it's been building inside you and causing, a disturbance in the force.
it really has.
Yeah.
I mean, Ellen's energy. What is it?
Adventure.
Yeah. That was a fun ride. It was fun. It was educational. And it fit the theme of Epcot. Okay? It was fun to just go sit in that little movie theater, and then you get to go sit in these giant church pew like carts. You know what I'm saying? And then there's dinosaurs around and they're not scary,
No.
and you get to learn stuff. I don't know. It was just a really fun ride. So, but yeah.
Put the Stark Industries tower in the middle.
Yeah.
Or not.
Okay, I'm trying to think of another good hypothetical that would just make everybody kind of. They have to replace the poly with something.
Ouchie.
So all the thing, like the Polynesian resort as we know it would have to go away. So Trader Sam's, the Ohana, all the things, Kona Cafe, all of that would have to go away. What would you put in its place?
The village of Motunui.
That was a quick, great answer.
Okay. Yeah. I like that.
And make like little huts that you could actually stay in.
Cute.
Like in Moana.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that would be amazing.
Yeah.
Well, here I am. I was just going to give a smart ass reply and say, well, since they're all about the Frozen, let's just do Elsa's little ice tower, ice castle.
Again, don't give them ideas. We don't want to get too realistic to things they might want to do. And I could see them doing that.
Well,
Where you
then-
have to wear a coat all the time in Florida. Except when you're outside and then you're melting.
Yeah. Well, they want to go all Frozen theme. It's not Disney anymore. It's Frozen. That's the new Disney name.
Again, please don't give them ideas.
Okay, so the village of Motunui, what restaurants would be in the village of Motunui?
Well, you'd have to have a place that serves chicken for sure. And pork.
Yes, and call them
Hey.
call the restaurant Hey Hey and
And
Pua.
Pua. Or, make it both and just make like a skewer type restaurant where they do like the grilled meats and things
Oh,
like that.
yeah, that's a good idea.
That would be cool.
Children would cry.
No,
The
they.
circle of life.
Yeah.
Hey Hey and Puas.
Or you could do a spin on that and call it Hey Hey and Pua's and make it like a vegetarian vegan restaurant.
That would
And
be
put
cool.
that in there and just have vegetables and like tofu and things like that. That, it could be vegetarian and vegan forward.
Mm-hmm.
And then have another one that would serve other things.
That would be cool.
Because there's not a specific restaurant in Disney World that just does that.
Yeah.
I wonder how popular it would be if they did try to open one. Because, I just became vegan, 5 years ago? So.
I would think maybe it would be pretty popular because it seems like all of the restaurants there have at least one or two offerings on the menu that are vegetarian and or vegan.
Mm-hmm.
And I think people are leaning more that way with their diets and being more mindful while they're on vacation.
Right.
I think it would be popular, and I think it would be a refreshing change.
Yes.
Like if you were just looking for something a little on the lighter side of things, you can go over there.
It would be a good place to do that at.
And they could even pull in some of the more plant-based options from some of the restaurants in other parts of Disney World and serve it there.
I like it.
Instead of Trader Sam's, have a Maui's. Where you could order drinks like Shark Head.
That would be cool.
Shiny.
Yeah, I was going to say, what's his name?
Tamatoa.
Yeah.
Oh, heck yeah.
What's the name of the underworld? Where they jump?
Lalotai.
Yeah, Lalotai. That could be one of the restaurants too.
That could be like the bar.
Have it be a bar or a seafood restaurant.
Yes.
Lalotai.
Yeah.
That would be kind of awesome. Okay, we need somebody to buy this idea from us because
Josh tomorrow.
I don't think I want them to change the poly, but I would pay to stay in a resort that's
I'm going to
like
say
what
this
we're
right
talking
now,
about.
and I'm going to put this out in the universe. I would pay Galactic Star Cruiser prices to stay on the island of Motunui.
Yeah.
If it was an all-inclusive experience like Galactic Star Cruiser is, absolutely.
Oh my God, you could put it out in the middle of one of the lakes.
Yes, you could.
Yeah.
Make it an actual island
Yeah.
and make it where you had to have the little rafts to get there. Okay, Josh, tomorrow. Call me. We'll talk.
We got ideas.
Yes.
Trying to think of what else. So what else you would put in a place like that? Like almost something around grandma. She'd need her own place. Or
You could have like a stingray experience.
yeah.
Yeah. That would be cute.
And
That
then
would be
you should
cool.
also have like a little place that would probably do some of the like history and mythology of the Pacific Island.
Yes.
Yes.
So we could get some of that culture in there as well.
Agreed.
But whatever happens, we have to keep Tonga toast.
Yes.
Yeah, that's not going away.
No.
Not even in this hypothetical.
Cut her off.
So is that our next hypothetical question? What if they have to replace Tonga toast or something?
We just said no.
See, now I'm getting the death stares from 3 different angles. I kind of
Feel
love it.
uncomfortable yet?
A little. That's y'all know where I sleep. That's what scares me.
I do have another scary hypothetical. What if they had to replace all but one opening day attraction rides? You get one.
You get to keep one. Do we have to agree on what that one is?
No.
I don't understand the question.
You can say it into the microphone again.
They have to replace all but one opening day attraction ride. So all but one are like going away. So you can only keep one.
Like, think Magic Kingdom. You can only keep one of, I can't even remember what all the opening day attractions are. Candice is pulling up the list.
How do you know this and I don't?
Okay.
Well, I read. And you don't.
All right. So first of all, the Haunted Mansion, Country Bear Jamboree, Diamond Horseshoe Review, Dumbo the Flying Elephant, Frontierland Shooting Gallery, the Hall of Presidents, Cinderella's Golden Carousel, It's a Small World, Jungle Cruise, Mad Tea Party, Mickey Mouse Review, which is not there anymore, Mike Fink Keel Boats, which is not there anymore, Mr. Toad's Wild Ride, which is not there anymore, the Skyway, which is not there anymore, Snow White's Scary Adventures, which is not there anymore, Swiss Family Treehouse, Tropical Serenade, which is not there anymore, Grand Prix Raceway, which is the Tomorrowland Speedway, and the Walt Disney World Railroad.
Ooh. So there's like, as you went through that list, there's only 3 of them that I would like really struggle with, and that's Haunted Mansion, the Railroad, and there was another kind of big name one.
Jungle Cruise?
Yeah, the Jungle Cruise.
Yeah.
Like, we have to, like, the rest of them I think you could cut out, and other than them being opening day attractions, you'd be okay with it. But those 3, that would be, like, I don't know how to choose between those 3.
Yes, but you missed It's a Small World, and we've had the discussion that it's a Walt thing.
I did not miss that at all.
What about the treehouse?
Well, we know you love that.
So you want to keep the treehouse?
No.
That is all yours, Lacey.
You want to hear what it feels? Do you want to know the sound of someone being punched? Because I'm about to punch her.
So if I had to pick only one of those opening day attractions to keep, as of this moment, I am thinking I would probably keep Haunted Mansion.
Mine would be It's a Small World.
Just because Walt had a hand in
Yep.
what that looked like.
Yep.
Even though, well, and this isn't replacing all of them in Disneyland. It's just in Disney World.
Yes, but it's a Walt thing.
I get it.
Well,
get it.
mine is Haunted Mansion. I do love It's a Small World, but I gotta have my spooky. What?
You love It's a Small World.
I do
Like,
love it.
That's one of your favorite rides.
I don't like it more than Haunted Mansion.
Well, I thought you did.
I don't. For the record, I do not like It's a Small World more than the Haunted Mansion ride.
So Lariah was wrong.
You are remembering it wrong.
So which one would you keep, Lariah?
Haunted Mansion. Easy.
The train, though.
Oh,
Because
shoot,
that's the
yeah,
Walt
train.
thing, too. Like, Walt loved trains. Walt loved trains more than he loved It's a Small World.
But there was no train in the World's Fair.
True. I would still choose Haunted Mansion just because it's more of an iconic ride to me. But
And that's fine. These are opinions, remember? We had the discussion.
about what an opinion is.
Yes. And that they
And-
can differ as
and-
long as they're factually accurate.
That's true. And this is hypothetical. This isn't going to happen.
This is not real.
Except the island of Montanui really should happen.
It really should. That's
Yeah.
a great idea.
Thank you, Josh Tomorrow. Call me.
You can send him a link to this when it publishes.
I am connected to him on LinkedIn.
See, there you go. We had a great idea in this podcast episode that you should pay us for.
We actually have a lot of great ideas.
We do.
So,
We've got all the best. They should pay us.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. What else? What other kind of big hypothetical? Okay. What if they had to leave Florida? Where would you build the next Disney World?
I think they should.
They should leave Florida? Just pack up and go? So let's assume they had to. Like Orlando, they were worried about Orlando sinking into the swamp. And they just had to take as much as they could and go somewhere else. Where would you have them build it?
We could welcome them here.
no. We
I
get
just-
like 4 months without snow. No.
Yeah, the weather is far too crazy here for that. Can you imagine a tornado warning at Disney World? I mean, I'm sure they happen, but can you imagine?
On the Astro Orbiter.
Oh, yeah, that'd be fun.
Okay, psychopath.
I would cry.
I think you cried on that ride anyway, didn't you? And it was a perfectly lovely evening.
She was waiting for my reaction before she could actually react because I didn't think she wanted me to really like it and then her say no. And I was like, that sucked major ass. I hated that. Okay, but seriously, honestly, as much as I don't want to say this, probably Texas.
Weather-wise, like the Houston area or just inland from there. Keep them as far away from hurricanes as they are today.
Yep.
The Atlanta area probably wouldn't be too bad. Just move a little bit north, move into Georgia.
Yeah.
Because that also gives them space from California. I think if they're going to put in Texas, it needs to be a third theme park, not a repeat of the second.
Yeah.
And if they're in Atlanta, there's Jackson Hartsfield right there.
Yeah.
So
Good
it'd be-
airport.
Yeah.
Yeah, Georgia would be
They
bad.
could
would be
redo
good.
Magical Express from Jackson Hartsfield.
There you go. Okay, let's hope that I don't.
No.
We don't hope
No,
that comes true.
no.
We hope that Florida figures their stuff out.
Wait, is it like a real thing where it's
No, it's not sinking into a swamp or anything.
okay?
It's just Florida is Florida.
Yeah, okay. I
Yeah.
figured that's what you meant, but then I don't know.
There's lots of news about Florida
And
lately.
we love the majority of Florida and the Floridians. We do. We love you all.
But we do read the news. So. There's crazy people here too.
Yep.
They're everywhere.
Okay, any other hypotheticals? We should do one more. Have you
Okay.
come up with one yet, Candice?
I'm gonna do one that's
Okay.
gonna this one is gonna this one's gonna make Candice really mad. Okay. Mickey is out of the picture.
It'll never happen. Never, ever, ever. It all started with a mouse. What are you thinking? What exactly is wrong with you?
Maybe Mickey gets canceled for some reason.
What if they turn Mickey into Remy? The rat.
Y'all, I'm about done with this.
This whole episode is about getting facial reactions from Candice. I'm going to make Candice edit this one, and I'm going to take pictures of her while she's editing so we can put them up on Instagram so you can see her face.
Okay, not Mickey's completely out of the picture, but who's the new face of Disney instead of Mickey? I know. I don't want it to happen either,
Why
but
would they do that?
well, they're doing
That
a
just
lot of
doesn't-
stuff that we're
just doesn't make
asking.
any sense.
It doesn't. But it's happening right now in our game.
Okay, well, if that's what's happening, Walt is the new face of the Walt Disney Company.
Okay.
Elsa.
Oh,
Verbalize, Candice. Don't just throw things at me.
Hateful.
Olaf.
Stop it.
I'm trying. Okay, let's be realistic about
Boba Fett.
Baby Yoda.
Yeah, Grogu is
Grogu.
the new face of Disney.
The new face of Disney. Floating around in his little egg thing everywhere he goes.
He wouldn't look good launching out of the castle during fireworks.
Jabba the Hutt.
With mouse ears.
Yeah, just a little bit of a hearkening back to what it was before.
Yeah.
A different character just wearing mouse ears.
Yeah.
Ursula wearing mouse ears.
How funny, though, would it be if it was Donald Duck? Like, if they just changed it to
Right.
Donald Duck for a little bit of time?
He just gets his day.
Yeah.
That's-
Wouldn't that be a little cute, though?
yeah, it would be. That would be adorable.
Like Mickey's on vacation or something?
Yeah. Just have it be where Donald kicked Mickey out of the park for a couple for a little bit.
Yeah, and everything, instead of hidden Mickeys, it was
Hidden
hidden
Donalds.
Donalds everywhere.
Or just his feet prints, even.
Oh my god. That would be so cool though if they did have like a smaller little land in Magic Kingdom where it was all hidden Donalds that Mickey gave him his own little area. How cute would that be?
That would be awesome.
Don't they have like a Toontown in Disneyland?
They used to. They closed it
Oh.
down, didn't they?
They refurbed it recently.
I thought they closed it completely. They
They
were
may have.
replacing
I
it.
don't know. They used to have Toontown in Florida as well. It's where Storybook Circus is now. And Mickey's house and Minnie's house were back there, and it was awesome.
I'm really sad that they got rid of that because they did make some little short cartoons based on that land and they were so cute. And when I found out that it was real, like at Disney World, I got really excited. So that makes me sad that they got rid of it.
Yeah.
You had to put a stupid circus back there.
And that doesn't seem necessary.
I mean, it fits the Dumbo theme a little bit better, and since they had to put up 2 Dumbo rides, I guess it makes sense.
Okay.
But
so
does it-
I know this is off topic, but why did they have to put up a second Dumbo ride?
Capacity. It's
Are they,
so
like-
popular.
Are they like right next to one another?
Yes.
Okay, I thought it was like Dumbo ride in 2 different places in the park.
No.
So it's just side by side Dumbos.
Yes, and there's like a tent where the kids can go in and play that's air conditioned. And
I
you
knew
get in
that.
a buzzer on your phone or something when it's your turn to ride, and then go in and run around and burn off energy, and mom and dad can go in and have air conditioning while you're waiting to ride Dumbo.
Okay. And those things have such small capacity, too.
Yeah. Because they're like the magic carpets.
Yeah. Yeah, and it's like Astro Orbiter. It's the same ride system, just themed differently.
And
so there's
Triceratops spin.
Yeah, so
from
in
Animal
Magic Kingdom, there are 4 spinny rides that are just themed differently. 2 Dumbos, Astro Orbiter, and the Magic Carpets. Ugh. Hypothetically, what if they get rid of all of those?
That'd be fine.
Goodbye. Thanks for coming.
The Dumbo one would be sad.
Yeah, it's a classic, but I don't know why it needs its own little land to
Right.
be there. Why don't they get rid of the Speedway?
The Tomorrowland Transit Authority Speedway.
That's not the Transit Authority. The only thing Transit Authority is the People Mover.
Okay, so what do they call the
Tomorrowland
map?
Speedway.
It's just the Tomorrowland Speedway?
Yes.
Okay, whatever.
So why don't they get rid of that? Move Dumbo there. I know it's in Tomorrowland, but it's still right.
It's not close enough, though.
Well, just make it work, Disney.
Or put Dumbo in a robot suit and poof, he's in Tomorrowland.
Put Dumbo in a spacesuit like he's wearing a little helmet and the whole thing. He'd be adorable.
You would be.
Astronaut Dumbo with his ears sticking out.
Honestly, that makes me want to ride the ride even more now. Just saying.
Just so you can get a picture of yourself on it and then Photoshop him into an astronaut costume.
Yeah.
Okay, have you given us a hypothetical yet, Candice?
I don't like this game.
We're not going to end it until you give us a hypothetical.
I did not give a hypothetical question, but I sure as heck gave a hypothetical solution.
You did. You gave the best one so far, I think. But I think you need to give us a question, too. I'm going to push you on this.
I know. Give me a minute to think.
We're going to make Lariah answer first, whatever your question is. In this recording session, I'm all about getting the dirty looks from everybody else in the room. It's my goal. And it's worked so far. I've gotten the look from just about everybody. Except for myself. I need to hold up a mirror because I'd probably give myself the look, too.
Okay, so what would happen if you go to Disney World and you can only ever stay at one hotel? Like the first hotel that you stay at is the only hotel you can stay at.
That's an interesting hypothetical. So you have to pick something that fits into your current budget that you won't mind growing with as maybe your budget increases, but you can never pick another hotel, another resort.
Correct.
Oh, so this has to be very realistic.
And we're not talking like Disney Vacation Club because that's your home resort, but you can pick whichever one you want.
This is
okay, you booked in for the first time at Port Orleans French Quarter. That's the only Disney hotel you can stay at ever when you're here.
So like for you, Lariah, your first time ever was at Old Key West. Under this hypothetical, you'd never be able to stay anywhere but Old Key West.
Honestly, I would be okay with that. I mean, of course, I do want to experience all the other ones, but I really love Old Key West.
It's a great place, but I'm going to make you answer differently. If you had to pick, you'd never stayed anywhere, and you were going to your first ever resort, and that was going to be the only one you could ever stay in, which one would you choose?
So this has to be sort of realistic right now.
Ish.
Ish.
You have to be able to afford to go.
How much is Port Orleans? Is that really pricey?
Depending on the room,
It's a
you're
couple
looking
hundred a night.
You're looking anywhere from $300 to $700 a night at Port Orleans.
Isn't it a moderate
Yeah, it's
resort.
the moderate level.
Yeah, what are the moderate ones?
It's like Port Orleans, both sides of that one.
Caribbean Beach.
Caribbean Beach. Coronado Springs.
There's more.
There's more, but like that level. If you come up with one and it's a different category, I'll tell you.
Because I think I'd go with Port Orleans.
Which side
French
would
Quarter
you
or
pick?
Riverside?
Or under this hypothetical, if you just pick Port Orleans, you can stay at either.
No.
No, you have to pick one.
Not the Riverside.
French
French
Quarter?
Quarter.
Yeah.
I'd say that's a good choice.
Not staying by a river in Florida.
Well, they're
Well,
both
they're
by
both
rivers.
Which one has the better escape route?
Well, French Quarter is themed after New Orleans. So
Okay,
I would think you would
I
like that.
I like
Yeah,
that.
so I think French Quarter is the right answer there because the food is better.
Oh, hell yeah.
The atmosphere is better. Like, the food at Riverside is kind of lacking. Mm-hmm. There's not much there. But at French Quarter, you have good bars, good food, good
It's a small resort,
theming.
so you don't. It's not like sprawling and spacious, and there's not like a million rooms there. So there's like a really intimate feel to it.
Nice.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, that's a
I'd
good
go with
choice.
that.
It's a good choice. Lacey, what about you?
Probably Saratoga Springs.
Tell me why.
I don't know. It just looks really cute.
Because Saratoga Springs is the one that's off of, it's like Old Key West sister resort, right?
And it's walking distance to Disney Springs, and it's themed after East Coast race horsing. Race horsing?
Oh, that's cute.
Horse racing. Let's try that.
Yeah, horse racing.
I don't know. It's just it's just really cute. I like the style of it. There's a cute little gazebo.
They just went through a major refurb.
Really? Mm-hmm. I don't know. I've just always been interested in Saratoga Springs.
That is
so-
a huge resort.
It is.
Huge.
Dang.
And that's also a DVC resort. So you've got the villa style rooms.
So the same size rooms that we were staying in when we were there.
So which one was first? Was it Saratoga Springs?
Old
or-
Key West.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay, so for me in this hypothetical, I would choose Old Key West. 100 out of 100. I know it's kind of deluxe level pricing wise, but I would find a way into that resort for my first time because just the theming of it, the pools are cool. Olivia's is great. It's hard to get everywhere, but just from a feeling like you go there and you feel like you're on vacation. You feel like you're not in Orlando. You feel like you're in Key West, and I love that kind of feel.
And you feel like you're in an apartment rather than a hotel room.
Even the first time we stayed at Old Key West, when we had just
In the studio.
in the studio, it still felt like you were in a small apartment instead of a hotel room.
And I like all of the natural light where it's coming from like all around instead of just that one wall that you get in a hotel.
Yep.
I really like that part. And the balcony.
Yes, that was
Yeah,
good
the balcony
too.
was awesome.
We spent a lot of time on that balcony.
More than I thought we would,
Yeah.
for sure.
And it was just really cute.
Yeah. Okay, Candice, wrap us up. Which one would you choose in your hypothetical?
I'm going to the Poly.
Okay, tell us why.
Well, it is deluxe resort level, which I understand can be a little pricey, but there's nothing in this hypothetical that says we have to go every year.
Truth.
So, but it's on the monorail loop, which is an amazing experience. The food is amazing. Everything about it I just love.
It's the best resort on property, in my opinion.
It is cool. Mm-hmm. And going back to Montanui, it is currently it was redone with Moana theme.
Yes.
So, yeah, there's that. Okay. I don't like this game either. It just made my heart hurt.
It's causing me pain. Sorry.
It was a fun one to record, though. I enjoyed that. Thanks for the idea. Okay, I think we'll wrap this one up here. No more hypotheticals. It's given me gray hairs. And just remember, no matter what your hypothetical is, there's always a great, big, beautiful tomorrow.
And we'll see you real soon.